What's up, everybody? Josh Powell here, along with Brian Scott.
What's up?
Got another video for you today from the Kenny Brisbane Benefit Tournament, stop number 2. This is at Side Pockets in Lapeer, Michigan. Played with BCA rules, which means ball in hand after the break. It's open after the break, regardless of what you make. And you got to call your pocket. Did I miss anything there?
Yeah, that sounds about it.
Who's playing with us today? Who are we looking at?
We're looking at Guy Jones. He's got a Fargo of 584.
Guy's a good shot. I know him personally.
Yeah, Ian Joyce. He's got a Fargo of 594.
Ian's a great shot as well. I've been playing with these guys for years. Before I quit playing, this is who I started playing with, these guys. Pontiac Moose Lodge there in Michigan.
Oh, nice.
These guys are great shooters, man. Let's see. It should be a good match. This is Guy Jones at the table right now. Missing the bank on that 14. See, in APA, he'd have kept going there.
He would. He probably would have ran it out with an APA.
Whew. We need to do a little energy drink, man. This is the third one of these we've come, fourth, fifth. I don't know. I forget, man.
Yeah, lost count.
Commentating like crazy today.
Not a sponsor.
Not Monster. Not a sponsor. But if you want a sponsor, I'll take a couple free cases. Shout you out every time. I'm cheap. Couple free cases of Monster. I'm in. All right, Ian Joyce at the table right now. Looks like Ian is, solids, right?
Yep.
He was eyeing up to see if he could combo that 4-6. Now he settled on the 3 ball. I think he was just looking for future reference what he can and can't do there. Eric Beauchamp walking by, getting some camera views in, getting some camera on-screen time.
That was a nice shot down the rail.
Yep. You'll see these guys shoot some good shots, man. Both these guys are real good shooters. Can't you tell by the hustling t-shirt Ian's wearing?
I just noticed that. I wouldn't want to play that guy.
All right, he's probably going to shoot this. Come on, okay. Opened his 4 up. Nice shot. Ended up with a nice shot at that 2 in the side. Yeah, if he makes this, he's going to have to put a lot of left spin on it to come back around the table for the 4. He's going to end up somewhere around the middle of the table after 3 rails. Okay. Yeah, he missed the shot. And because he missed the shot, his shapes weren't accurate.
Yep.
He didn't hit it where he wanted.
He was doing it exactly like you said.
Yeah.
Saw that hard left he was putting on there.
Guy Jones here shooting the 15 up. Either one of these guys are capable of running out. Guy's in a real good position here. He'll shoot the, what is that, the 13? Is that the 13 ball, or is he shooting the 9?
9. Looks like he's shooting the 9.
Ooh.
That was close.
He just wanted to make it interesting to watch. Bounce back out nicely. Now he's going to finish with the 13. But now he's got to follow forward and avoid the 2-7 to get shapes on the 8. That's kind of why I would have took the 13 first. I think the 8 would have been a little easier to shape off either the 9 or the other one.
Yeah, with that angle, is he going to be able to? Yeah, that's.
Yeah. See, it was a lot harder than it needed to be.
Yep.
Going there. And that's easy to say from here watching, right?
Yeah. Absolutely.
Meanwhile, guys probably better than me, man. So don't feel bad if I'm seeing it different. It's just easier on screen,
right,
than it is when you're playing.
It always seems to be easier to see somebody else's outs, right, than it is your own.
Absolutely. It's funny how that works.
Well, you got the solid number 6 ball on the break.
There's a good shot of Ian chalking his stick up. He's a Scottish fella. He's from Scotland.
Oh.
Yeah, he's got a thick accent.
Yeah, one of my kinfolk.
The drunker he gets, the thicker his accent gets.
Oh, really? Nice.
Super good dude, though, man. I've known him for a long time.
I didn't know he was one of the kinfolk.
Yeah, he's one of your clansmen, probably. You guys are probably, like, related somehow.
Yeah, we're all related. All us Scots in one way or the other.
How far back you want to go? We're all related in some way or another.
That's true. Somewhere down the line. Must have got lost.
Somewhere down the line. All right.
So what? Easy on the 7, forward for the 2.
So what it looks like, I mean, he could stun back. Okay, he bumped the 1. Now he's got a thin cut on that 1. I think if he adds if he cuts the 1 with a little inside English, he should come up and hit the 9, but that's not really going to help him. He's going to cut the 2 and try to bump the 1, then it might go over by the 8.
Right.
You know what I mean? There's a few different options, but nothing real good. Nothing that you like. It's one of those times as the shooter, you just have to buckle down and choose one. You know?
Right. You created that conundrum. Now just shoot your way out of it.
Yep.
Right?
Sometimes you gotta shoot your way out. Just like growing up. You gotta shoot your way out sometimes.
Yep.
Alright, Ian's taking a long low. He's gonna get the handicap stick.
Hey, no.
Hey, you would like to play Ian, man. He must be your kinfolk. You guys are pretty close to the same height.
Yeah. Well, it's a Scottish thing. We're all short.
It is a Scottish thing, yeah. Let's see, is he cutting it? Is he playing it safe? He might be trying to... Oh, he was cutting it.
Yeah, he tried cutting.
Yeah, see, and he would have hit those balls. It would have stopped him for the 2 ball pretty well, but man, that was tough.
Now, nothing hit a rail, so was that ball in hand?
Are you sure he didn't hit the one on the way in, or was it on the way out? They're discussing that right now.
Thought it was on the way in.
They're discussing it right now. Guy says it was a foul, and Ian's telling him you're full of shit. It was a good hit. You guys rewind the tape. Leave us a comment.
Yeah.
Was it a foul or not? I honestly didn't pay that close attention.
It looked like a foul to me.
I believe you. And guys obviously thought it was a foul too. So, but it's on film, so we can rewind it when it's done.
Yep.
You know, take a look. We'll settle that debate for you guys. Don't worry. All right, he drew it a little further than he'd like there, I think, but he's all right. Don't see him missing that shot.
You think he was trying to draw down to the 12 but just didn't get enough?
Maybe. I mean, he was probably trying to draw down for the 12, but not the angle he was going for. You know what I mean? Like, he was next to the 8 on the wrong side. The
Right.
1's blocking had he went further. So now he'll settle for the longer cut on this 10 ball, unless he shoots the 13 first, but he's going to have to put outside English on this to avoid hitting the 2. He's going to come back up to the left. Yeah, he still hit the 2. That made it a touchy shot, having to put that outside on there. Oh, Ian's still talking about that was a good hit. Look at him.
I think he's trying to say that wasn't a good hit.
He was trying to say he hit the rail first. We got another dispute.
Well, no, he hit the ball first, I thought, then the rail.
Man, what an exciting match. These guys are. Maybe we'll see some fisticuffs. Oh, look, Ian's saying it's on camera. We can rewind the film. We rewind the film.
Where's Josh?
Yeah, he was looking for. Hey, where's Josh? This isn't what the camera's for, Ian. You play or you don't. He let you get away with the last one. You let him get away with this one. That's the way it works. You didn't call for no one to spot. You can't say it was a bad hit.
Right.
You can ask if it was a bad hit, but you can't flat out just say it was a bad hit. You know
Right.
what I mean?
Right. And if he's honest about it and he feels like he didn't hit it right,
Oh,
then he fell it. Yeah.
Guy's pretty honest normally. I've played him a bunch. Like I said, he probably would say, "Hey, that was a bad hit," if it were a bad hit.
I thought that one was a good hit. I thought the last one was a bad one.
Did we just enter Jumanji? Bunch of elephants running around upstairs.
Sounds like it.
Did sound like it.
Yeah, you better hurry up and take your turn.
Better roll the dice.
Right. So what's he trying to do here? Draw off the 1 back into the 2?
It's hard to see, man, but he's got to be cutting it, I guess. I don't know, unless he's playing a safety. Yeah, he was just trying to leave him no good shot.
That makes sense.
I think Guy can cut that 10, though. And if he can, he use inside spin and probably hit that 2 ball and clear it out. Or the 13. No, he's got a tough combo. I think we're going to see him stick Ian right on top of the 2 ball here. unless he can get behind the 13.
Yep,
Yep,
that's what
even
it did.
better.
Nice shot.
Even better. All right, I think they're done. They're done tussling back and forth about good hit, bad hit now.
Hopefully.
Hopefully.
I don't want to see this go to fisticuffs.
Do you think if it did go to fisticuffs, Ian would fight like this?
Oh, yeah. Scottish, come on, man. And I got my money on him.
That's the bet. I mean, Scottish can fight, man. It's probably not a bad bet. Oh, look, there's a good safety. Oh, he might have overhit it a little bit, but I think he still got him. At least contained him from having an easy shot. That's for sure.
Yeah. So is it guy have a sponsor here? Looks like he's got a website in the back of his shirt here.
It's probably his own website, I would imagine. I'll take a look. Yeah, I can't tell.
Wait till he has another shot on this side, and we'll be able to get a good shot.
It's a Jam Up Apparel shirt. I can see the JU logo. Yeah, it's one of his team shirts, it looks like. But no, to answer your question, guy is not sponsored as far as I know.
Okay. Maybe the website bought his team's jerseys.
Maybe, I mean, he does a lot of different things, woodworking and stuff. I mean, that may be one of his businesses, and he sponsored their teams, you know, their team jerseys.
Makes sense.
Could be. I mean, it's smart business practice. If you own a business that's related to pool, especially, and you sponsor your pool team,
Right.
get your name out.
That's what we need. We need a sponsor to cover our league fees.
We need a monster sponsor. Did guy win the first rack, or are we still in the first rack?
Guy won the first one.
Guy won the first one, man. That was quick rack.
Yeah.
Second one's taking longer with all the bickering
Yeah.
about good hit, bad hit.
Yeah. And little safety play and
Yeah, a little back and forth safety action. Good shot.
yeah. There we go.
I don't think Ian's gonna miss this two in the side again, like he did in that first rack.
Yeah, he doesn't have to put a bunch of left on it this time.
Well, he probably will still put left on it to come around unless he can hold it for the 8. Yeah, he put left on it still. See, because he had too much angle to hold it,
Yep.
so he had to spin around. That's really not a hard shot. It's a common shot you see him pull all the time, where you have to hit it in the side and send the cue ball around the table 3 rails. It's common. All right, we're tied up 1-1, and don't forget to subscribe, just like it says down below. I believe it's right over there. Ta-da! All right, here's a break. What was that, the cue ball that went in? Scratch?
Scratch.
Yeah, I believe scratch on the break, ball in hand anywhere. Brings Ian Joyce to the table. Fargo rate of 584. Let's see if he can run out here. I know he'll be looking to.
Well, just a quick correction. He has a 594.
Oh, I'm sorry. Ian is a 594.
Want to give him credit where credit's due.
And you know what the funny part is? And I said this in one of the other videos I commentated today, but our area doesn't play a ton of Fargo stuff, man.
Yeah.
So a lot of people in our area are actually lower rated on Fargo than they actually play.
Oh, okay.
Because if I've seen Ian play a lot, and honestly, I think he's probably above 6, but I don't know. Numbers don't lie.
Plays well above his Fargo rating.
I would say so, man. But like I said, I started playing when I started really getting into pool, was playing with these guys. So at that point, I was new to the game, and he was established. So maybe it's I always thought he played better.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Kind of like when you were a kid, and you always thought that one your dad's friend was always taller than he really was.
Yeah, right. Yeah. You found out years later it was actually your mom. Dad, why is your friend so tall?
I don't know if I went there, but
No. Good times.
all right, Ian puts a lot of thought into each one of these shots.
Yeah. Ian takes his time. He's methodical. You know, he plans his run out, and he usually sticks to it pretty well. He's pretty precise most of the time with his play. Guy's a little more of a freewheeler, like, and not to say he doesn't think about his shooting, but he's a little faster paced, that's for sure.
Yeah.
But Guy runs out just as easy as Ian. You know, both these guys are 6-1, half a dozen the other. This would be a good match to bet on with somebody because it's toss up who would win.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I'd rather just bet on heads or tails.
Yeah, right.
Be less stressful and take a
but-
lot less time.
But it's more fun. You don't want to lose $100 in a half a second flipping a quarter. You could lose it over an hour or two watching a pool match,
Yeah, there you go.
and you get some entertainment out of it.
I'd bet you on this one, but I'm sure you've already seen the outcome.
Well, I edit it, but you know when I'm editing, I'm not watching the match. I'm going through and cutting in between racks and adding stuff. I'm not watching the match. So I've looked at it, but no, I couldn't tell you what happens here.
Well, I'll tell you what, Ian's going to take this one unless something crazy happens.
Oh, Ian's got this one for sure, and that puts him up 2-1.
And it's Ian's break.
So he could go up 3-1 right here if he runs this out.
No, it doesn't look like he made anything.
It's dry. Dry. I don't know why Ian chose to put his sticks right next to my camera,
Yeah.
man. He kept shaking the table. I came up to him at one point. I was like, Ian, move these sticks over, man. Trying to get some video here, some quality video.
And he was just trying to get a little FaceTime. He wanted just 15 minutes.
Yeah, possibly. I mean, at least he didn't stick his tongue out at the camera or nothing.
No.
Right, guy's off and running. Chose the side. He chose the side.
That three's in a tough spot now.
Yeah, but he's got the 7 and the 6 right there, so he can probably get to break it and out pretty easily. You know what I mean? He just needs a plan. He might be able to cut that 7 here and break it out. Problem is, he's got to think about a shot after the breakout. You know?
Right, yeah, that one's tough too.
Yep. The 2's over there too, but it looks tough as well. It's not the easiest out in the world here, is it?
Well, doesn't look like it.
You know what? We're going to have to make an actual studio with some comfortable office chairs when we do this kind of stuff.
Yeah, it would be nice.
Sitting here for a couple hours at a time, man. No bueno.
It wears on your back.
It does. From now on, when I record matches, I'm putting a 10-second shot clock on everybody. The matches will all be done in like 20 minutes.
Right. This is...
Nah, I mean, this was a tournament though, man. Everybody wants to win a tournament.
Right.
You know what I mean? You think about it and you play your strong game when you're in a tournament. That's the way it's go.
Buckle down, take your time.
Yeah, absolutely.
Think it out.
Absolutely. It's not like they're just playing league night or something, you know.
Right.
Playing a tournament. It's always prestigious. Like, even though this is a benefit tournament, and most of the time when you win a benefit tournament, you donate all or most of the funds back anyway towards the benefit. But you still get that prestige for winning. And the thing about this tournament, there was a lot of strong players in this tournament, so winning this one is pretty good, you know?
So when I won the first one, I should have donated that money back?
Did you win?
I did.
Did you? Yeah, I mean, a lot of people did donate back, you know? It's what a lot of people do. You didn't know.
Well, usually, you know, my rule of thumb is you keep what you put into it,
Yeah,
and then get the rest back.
Yep. So you're not out money.
Yeah. But next time I'll know better.
I think you probably only made what you put in.
I did.
Anyway.
I did.
I mean, that was a small tournament.
I think I lost $5 after it was all said and done. By the time you bought the raffle tickets and everything.
Yeah. What's he looking at here, you think?
He's trying to figure out a way to get that. Is that the 11 Or is that the 15?
I think it's the 11.
Okay. How to get that out of there?
So the way I like to do it from here, see how he's lined up on that, was that the 12 ball on the side?
Mm-hmm.
He could roll that forward off that rail and get the angle to shoot this other ball, whatever it is, the purple one.
Yep.
Yeah, he could shoot that and use that to break it out. But the problem is he's got to come up with a shot. The good news for him, he's got the 13 sitting right inside the pocket. So he can take that risk of breaking it out. And even if he gets hooked, he could jump or kick and probably make that 13.
Yeah, I mean, I think you make a good point. I mean, even down the rail here, he's got the 10.
Yep. So I think he's in pretty good position if he were to go for that breakout here.
He's putting a lot of thought into this one as well.
I think he took a potty break or something. He had to poop.
Yeah, that's exactly what he's looking
Hope
at.
he washed his hands at least. Jeez. Hopefully he knows I'm kidding. Of course he didn't wash his hands. Yeah, look, he looks like he's going for that angle. I don't know if he's got it or not. If he doesn't have it, he can follow forward and come off the top rail, back down into it.
Yeah.
It's a bigger risk that way because there's more of a chance of getting stuck behind the 3 ball.
Right.
But he does have that option if he wants to take it.
Yeah, I don't think he got the angle he wanted. So.
No, he's going to shoot the 14 and try to get a better angle on that same shot. Watch. He'll probably follow this with top right and go 2 or 3 rails. Okay, he went 1 rail. Yeah, he got the same angle again.
Yeah.
I think he ended up with the exact same angle.
He's going to try it this time, though.
He's going to follow forward. I don't think he has the angle to stun into it, does he? Yeah, follow forward. He missed it. Missed it. Wrecked him. Damn, you killed him. Oh, man. It's too much fun doing this. We have too much fun.
Oh, yeah.
Should be illegal.
Can he draw this all the way back into the 11, try to create some separation?
Well, first off, I don't see a pen or a pencil in his hand. I don't know how he's going to draw it. No, to answer your question, he probably can.
But then he wouldn't have a shot, right?
Well, you see how
Well, he
the
had
3
the
ball
9.
is sitting off the rail a bit?
Yeah.
So if he draws straight into it, the 3 ball is going to go off that way.
Okay.
And chances are the 11's going to sit up, but it's a risk, man.
Right.
It's definitely a risk.
But I think even if he does that and it doesn't break out, he can still shoot the 9 back down here, right?
Or the 10, yeah. Or he would shoot the 10 to
10,
draw up
yeah.
and then have the 9, you're saying?
Right.
So he just chose to play safety here, which... Playing guy, this may not be a great safety, man. Guy could probably get out here.
Yeah, he gave him a 7.
Yeah, if he's got the 7 especially, he can come down and combo the 2 into the 1.
MOF Billiards, there you go.
Okay, that's probably where he bought the shirt from. It's probably who he bought it through.
Not a sponsor.
What do you think MOF stands for? Let's not even try to figure it out. It's a family
It's a
channel.
family show.
Knowing guy, we don't want to figure it out. Is he going to follow with inside to try to break those up? Oh, he did follow with inside, but he got a weird angle. Now what? He might be able to cut the 2 and make it along with the 13 over there. He may have that as an option. It's not the easiest shot in the world.
What about the 6? Does the 6 go down there?
I don't know. If either of them.
Yeah.
You know, if either of them go down there, he could try. The 2's a little easier, I think, to make with it. Because if you shoot the 6, because it's sitting on that rail over there. So the 6 is more, you got to hit it perfect. 2 might just follow along with it. Is he trying to go in between them, or is he trying to hit it into the 10 and hook them? Oh, he was playing off of the 10.
He was trying to knock that 13 out of there.
I think he was trying to play it, actually make it off
Oh,
of the 10.
make it off the 10?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Otherwise, he would have had better cue ball and kind of played a safety as a 2-way if he wasn't trying to make his shot.
Yeah.
Will stun. Nice shot.
Yeah, I think he's probably got this one here in the bag.
Probably got it licked. Probably drift forward a little bit. Just come off that bottom rail. Excuse me.
Yeah, nice and easy. Turn up with that 8 in the side and we call it a game.
Yeah. He'll probably just roll it slow. Okay, he came back. On top of it, that was risky. It's a lot riskier than it needed to be. The 8 in the side though was pretty tight. It was a heck of a cut. You know what I mean? It looks easier probably from here than it was in real life, I bet.
It seems like he made that way harder than it needed to be, though.
Yeah, he could have came straight back over and just shot it up table, but either
Yeah.
way, he made it work.
When you can shoot that good, I guess it doesn't matter.
Now we're looking at 3 to 5, man.
Oh, yeah, Ian's pulling away.
2 to 4 race now.
I think that was Guy's break, right?
I believe it was. No?
Yeah.
Oh,
Nothing was made.
he broke dry. He ends up at the table now.
So what do you like here, stripes or salads?
I don't like either of them, honestly, man. All that bunched up it's going to be work here. Like in a situation like this, I mean, you're going to have to rearrange some stuff, you know.
Yeah.
So just because one looks better right now doesn't mean it's going to stay that way. For me, I would look at whatever the easiest breakout was. Like the 2-ball down there makes for a nice breakout ball for that cluster.
Right, he only has just the 3 in there, right?
But the other thing to think about, is that the only solid in there is a 3. So when you do break them out,
Right, you're breaking
that
out
3 is
three
going
of
to
his.
be trapped, and the other ones will be open. So maybe you do want to take stripes here. It's tricky either way, man. Really, it just depends on what you look at the table and what you like.
Looks like he's going to go for the stripe.
It's not a bad call. Oh, he played
Oh.
the 2. Use the stripe to combo the 2, which you can do when it's open.
Yep,
Now he's got the 7 ball to deal with. Is that the 1 ball right there on the rail also?
it is.
Yep. He's got the 7 and the 1 to deal with. But I remember he came over to me at this point, I think sometime here quickly, and asked me if my camera was still on because it turns off. The screen turns off
Right,
after a minute. So he thought it was off, I think.
but the red light keeps flashing.
Yeah, exactly. The red light keeps flashing.
So
Alright, he's
for a
gonna
bank?
Bank the 1, and he'll probably draw if he's going to do it and hit the 7, yep. Yeah, if you're going to go for that shot, you might as well clear out your other trouble ball too, right? Because you're going for the guts. You're going for the glory there.
Right.
Playing the hero role. I need a hero. Sorry, guys. I won't do that very often. Promise. Alright. Shoot the 11 in the side. Does that go past the 15? It sure
Does not.
does. I think it could have, but it
I
was
think
close.
it does. I think it did.
It was close. Oh, see, now they're playing snooker on that other table over there, it looks like. Although I see all cherries, I don't see any color balls. So maybe they're not playing snooker. Playing some weird game. Anyway, back to our regularly scheduled program. Regularly. So I felt like I said that. Alright, Ian's got the 3, rolled up for the 4. He's looking good to shoot the 4 and stun down table. He would love to get on that 7 ball somehow, man, but he needs to come down table, and he'll probably end up with either a bank on the 6, or he could play the 1 into the 9 and then roll the 1 in with the 9.
Yeah, I mean, is there enough room in there to make the 7?
I don't think, from here it doesn't look like it,
Yeah,
but
that's-
you never know. He might put top on this shot and try to hit the 7.
Yeah, okay.
That's not a bad play either, because he's still going to end up with the bank on the 6 or the shot on the 1 either way if he gets down there.
Right.
Might as well try to break that 7 out right now. I like that. No,
He didn't.
not hitting it that soft. He didn't.
So I think he's going to go for that 1 now.
He doesn't have much else here, man. Really.
Unless he triple combos the 5 to the...
Unless he does a triple Lindy.
Right. And nobody's done that since...
You know what's funny? The people who don't know that movie reference are sitting there going, what the
What are
hell
they
are these
talking
guys
about?
talking about,
Yeah.
man?
Watch
It's,
Back to School.
Back to School, Rodney Dangerfield, the triple Lindy.
And I think he wants
He's
that
calling
1.
the 6, I think. Or is he calling the 1? I think he's maybe shooting at the... Yeah, I told you he's shooting at the 1.
Oh, wow. Look at that thing just hanging
He
there.
was trying to follow it in.
Yeah.
You should have watched my video on that.
Yeah, because he put top on it. If you would have put that firm with bottom.
If he would have put a little bottom on it, it probably would have rolled forward a little better.
All right. So what's the run out here? He still has a treble ball up there. Looks like the 14.
Yep, and the 12 ball is not easy either because there's nothing to get to that ball with. You know what I mean? He could maybe shoot the 15 in the side right now. I think his 13's in the way to do what I was thinking. And with left spin and come 2 rails back around down towards the 1 ball. But I think the 13's in the way for him to do that.
Are you a hit lister?
Are you?
If you are, you should subscribe.
You should absolutely subscribe, whether you are or not.
So do you take the 1 here, or you?
No, I let the 1 hang. Well, with the 7 ball still where it's at, he might be able to break this. It's a risk, right? If he wants to go for the out, he could take the 1 with right and break the 7 out.
Could you combo the 7 back into the 1?
You could bank it, yeah. Bank it over there. It's probably less risky that way, honestly. Because worst case scenario, you miss the entire ball and your 1 still blocks him. But with that 1 sitting so deep into that hole, that stripe will follow it in pretty easy.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's almost like the 1's not really blocking that pocket. Because guy could make that stripe in with it.
Yeah, I know when I could have ball in hand with the cue ball and still figure out a way to follow it in there.
I'm curious to see what he's going to do here. It might bank. You might have a good call there, banking the 7. That might be what I look at to do.
Looks like he's going to try to take the 5 up into the corner.
Yeah, he's playing a safer route because right now, guy has 2 trouble balls and he only has 1 trouble ball. The rest of his balls are ducks, so he's got a lot of ammunition to use to get back down to that trouble ball. So he's playing a safer shot, and I don't mind it. I don't hate it.
Yeah,
it was a good shot. He could have went for the run out there, but had he missed something, now guy's wide open.
Yeah, he opened up his ball. Yeah.
Now, but you also, playing guy is a good player. You also take the risk of him figuring out a way to get out here.
Right.
You know.
Right.
I've done that before. You playing someone who's a good shot, and you think you're going to play him the smarter way, and you leave them what appears to be nothing, and they end up making something out of it. You know.
Right. So it looks like we're going to have a game of don't make it in the pocket until someone makes a mistake, right? That's what it looks like.
Yeah. Have a game of hide the ball, just like prom night.
It's a family show.
Oh, yeah, family show. Well, we were playing pool on my prom night. I don't know what you're talking about.
No, you didn't.
You know, you were there. What's he going to do here, man? We're going to learn something here.
He's going to stick his 6 in there, too.
Yeah, he's going to make that 14 even worse. Guy likes to bank, man. I think he'll fire. Oh, he's going to put his ball in, leave him safety, open that pocket. It's a good shot. But now Ian, if he can see it, is just going to slow roll safety behind both of his balls. That's the play here. Unless he can make the 6 and roll forward. If he has a shot on the 7 now, I don't know.
Right.
If the 5 moved the 7 off just a little bit, he might have a shot at it, you know. And if he can make the 7, he can get to the 5. So let's see what he does. If he goes for it or if he plays him safe. Played him safe. Yep. Good shot.
And you left him a bank on the 10, but that's about it, right?
Yeah, his 14 is what's giving him trouble right now. Really got to think about that 14, what he's going to do with it. He doesn't want to go making his other balls right now, you know. But now Ian moved that 7 out to where he can make it and open up his 5.
Right.
So Guy really kind of has to run out here. At least give it the old college try, you know what I mean?
Right. Let's try to find a way.
Right, there it goes.
Right, there it goes.
Bang. Let's go. Oh, no love. I think we'll see the jump cue here.
That was unlucky.
Unless he can see enough of that 11 to do something with it, but I think we'll end up seeing the jump stick. Yeah, he's going to get it.
And what's he going to do? Jump to the 15?
Man,
that's a big jump.
It is a big jump. If he has to go over both those balls, that's a big jump. He probably, if he has to jump both those balls, he won't shoot that. He'll jump and bank the 13. He'll do a jump shot on the 13 with a bank.
Okay.
It's probably what he'll end up doing. Like watching both of these guys like jumping with the dart method, especially Ian, you know, because it's not quite, he's vertically challenged, I guess is the way to say it.
Yeah.
So he always uses the spike jump.
You're always over here making fun of shorties.
Well, I'm making fun of nobody. I'm stating the obvious, stating facts. We take truth over facts.
The burden of proof is on the state.
Yeah. Oh, he's going for the double jump, unless he's doing a jump combo.
Oh,
Okay.
he did.
Yeah, he went to jump both of them balls. Made a good hit. Actually, not a bad leave, too. Unless Ian can see that 6, there's nothing really easy here except a long shot on a combo.
That's basically what he's looking at.
Yep. He got a good roll out of that.
He's sizing up the combo.
Yep, he's going to shoot that combo. Made a good try at it, man. That was not an easy shot by any means.
You guys still got to figure that 13 out, too. It looks like that 6 is blocking it.
Oh, he almost missed that one. Now, if he shoots this in the side, which he probably will, he's got 2 options. He can draw or stun and hit the side rail furthest from us and then bounce back underneath it, or rolling forward was the other option.
Yep.
Well played. Now that 8 ball's a little tricky, but I think the 8 goes pretty easy off of the 7.
Yep.
From here it looks like it anyway. All he's got to do is stop there. Oh, he came behind it. He didn't like trying to... I think he should have looked at that a little bit more. Because that 8 goes right off the 7, it looks like.
Yeah, he rattled that ball in the corner.
Yeah, trying to draw it back around for shapes behind the 8. And I think
Right.
he could have stopped it and shot the 7 pretty easy, or shot the 8 pretty easy.
Yeah, now he's going to leave a pretty easy one here for Ian to clean it up.
Yeah, Ian should get out here, and if he does, he's on the hill, man. And when you're only on one game and you got Ian Joyce on the hill, it's a tough situation. I've been there.
Yeah.
It's a tough situation, man.
He's just trying to figure out which way to go. And he's decided on the 6.
Yeah, play this private top outside or stun outside, it looks like. Got a little further away from the 7 ball with that stun. If he used follow, he would have got a little closer, but that's fine.
How
He
much
can
is-
reach this easier.
Just a little follow and come around the
Yeah,
8.
2 rails.
Yep.
3, he hit the 3rd rail, but that's fine. Yep. Now we got a Hill 1 match here. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a tough one.
Don't forget to subscribe, though.
I wish you would subscribe, honestly. I could buy a new camera. Camera keeps, I don't know what the heck it keeps shutting off like that.
Right?
I apologize. The last 2 videos it shut off a little bit. That is what it is, man. What's up, Ian? It's a good shot of Ian.
Yeah.
A little close up.
All right, guys. Guys got to do something here.
Yeah, guy needs to make a charge if he's going to do something and win this thing. He needs a charge.
So he took solids.
He's going to look at that 5 in the side. I don't know if I'd
maybe
shoot
that
the
2
4 yet.
I think he's looking at the 2. I mean,
What?
the 2's blocked by the...
Where does it go? Is he going to make the 2-4 combo, or is he just going to cut the 2 past the 4 and then risk the scratch? I don't like that. I think he's going to shoot the 5 right now, ultimately, unless he makes the 4. Yeah, he liked the 4.
Now he can make the 5.
Yeah, but the 4 was his way down there to
Right.
those balls, I feel like, you know. And maybe he's looking at the 5 as his way down there, but obviously not.
Oh, now he just tied up his 1.
Yeah, man, it's getting tough. It's getting tough here. What do you do here? He's gonna bank the 7 and then what? Get shapes on that 1 in the corner? Oh, he tried coming all the way down. Tough action there, man.
Yeah, not a bad leave though.
No, he lifted his hand too. I think he knows he got a pretty good leave on it. Yeah, I'm not looking at. I mean, he can't even shoot the combo. The 6 is in the way to shoot the combo into the side. Will the 9 go up past the 11? I guess would be the real question. If not, he could try to cut it in the side.
Well, can he cut the 15 down to the bottom right, or is that 7 in the way?
I think 7 is in the way. Maybe the 1 too. I think he's cutting that in the side. Okay, try to get it the 11.
Oh, he broke his 1 out.
Yeah, he was in a tough spot. Was he just going to make the 11 and leave him down there?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, he's trying to get him on the 6. That's a good shot.
Yeah.
He's fighting. He's fighting back, staying alive.
Well, tap of the jump stick.
That's a close one to jump. This would be a good jump shot. He's going to make the combo, jump combo. In the side pocket.
So he's only gonna jump just the side of the ball.
Yeah, it's hard. I don't think he's got to jump the whole ball. Doesn't look like, does it?
No, not from this angle at least.
Oh, he's making it even shorter.
Mm-hmm. What those short guys got to do sometimes.
Good shot.
Nice shot.
Bravo, Ian.
Wow.
Nice shot. Yeah, he got up and down pretty clean on that one.
All right, now what are we looking at here?
We're looking at Ian's face right now. All right, man. What's he got now? He's got to shoot over a ball a little bit. No, I think he can shoot that 11
Yeah.
pretty clean
He's
and
got
have
the
a full
11.
ball.
He's got the 9.
Yeah.
He's at the 1.
That's the one.
Okay.
He's stuck up on the 9, I think.
Yeah. It's hard to tell with the lighting. I think you're right though. That is the one.
Yeah. So he'll shoot this probably with a slight draw or stop shot, and then he can shoot the 14 in the side. He's got to get at that 10 ball or that 12 ball or whichever one it is over here by the 1.
The 10. Looks like. There you go.
Draw.
Now he can just put that 10 right in.
He could follow that in. That's a good shot to do it from. He's dead straight on it. Be a good time to get rid of it.
If he doesn't take the shot, I would send him the video on how to do this.
He might take that shot. It's a lot different when you're in a somewhat of a pressure situation, but he's on the hill. Guy's got 1. I would maybe take that shot. He's going to take the down in the corner now. It's the 10 or the 12, whatever it is. He's going to take it down in the corner. Probably with a stop shot so he can shoot the 9. Yeah, it looks like he's going to stop it right there. Oh, I missed the shot.
No.
Oh,
You don't see Ian do that much.
that's tough when that happens. That's my nemesis right there. You do the work, and you get your out,
Yeah.
and then you miss your shot.
Yep. And then the next thing you know, you give up the game.
Next thing you know, Jed's a millionaire.
You know what the kinfolk said.
Stop playing pool, Jed.
Exactly.
Ooh.
Doink.
Is that gonna go? No.
He put himself in a tough little spot there.
He's
though.
got to make that 6 and get way up table where his hand's at to make that 1 clean.
Should be able to do that.
Yeah, he can. Oh.
Or he can just hit the 8 out of the way.
That was slick. Yeah, ran into it. It was risky.
Yeah, nice and easy, and put this in the corner and call it a game.
Yeah, he's looking good now. Fighting back, looking at 2 to 4. Going to 5. Good job, sir. Sir Jones. Guy got the break too, didn't he?
Well, we'll find out momentarily, but I think you're right. He did.
Yep. Bank the 5.
Nice shot.
He's feeling good. He's got nothing to lose. He's down. Down 2 to 4. Opponent's on the hill. He's got to get out. Just relax and shoot.
Stuck himself behind that 8 though.
Yeah, he'll probably cut this 3 in. Yep.
Now he's got a little problem.
Yeah, it's not looking good here. I'm trying to see if he could maybe hit that 4 and cut it in, but I don't think he can.
It looks like the one is.
He's gonna shoot the 1 and try to bury him in the 2-4. Yep, that was a good shot too.
Good call. Alright, come look over at this rail, and you ain't hitting that ball from there. Come
He
on.
might, if he can.
We both know he ain't hitting that ball. Come on. Oh, maybe you will.
Uh-oh.
Maybe I'm wrong.
That's what we call foot and mouth.
Yeah. Nice shot.
Yeah, he got his ball out. Didn't leave him a whole lot here. What can he do? He can kick at the 4, but that really doesn't leave him anywhere.
No, yeah, I mean, you can't cut
Oh, if
that
he can
too.
see the 7, that's excellent. It's close.
Yeah, that's close. You need a little throw in that. All right, so here's Ian's chance. And I mean, basically, it looks like he set up a shooting drill here.
It almost does look like a shooting drill with these balls in a line.
Right.
I mean, I don't know if he's going to play stop or follow. He played a little stun on that, a little drift. Drifted forward a slight bit. But it's not as easy when you start figuring out the run as it was at first glance.
Right.
He's probably going to put this in the side and go forward maybe and try to pop that 10 a little further out into the table. Or maybe that's what he's looking at. Yep, he got behind that ball. That was a nice shot.
Yeah. I mean, now he's got to take the 9.
Brian, this is the 1 down here in the corner, right?
It is, yep.
Yeah. So he's got to do something about that 13 right there as well. Probably make this with follow, I'm guessing, and drift out into the middle of the table. Doesn't look like that's going to... But and he's still got to figure out how to get on that 13, though, and that's what I'm trying to figure out as well. I don't see a real clear path to do it.
I think he's looking at the option of a bank.
Yeah, I guess he could bank it right between that 2 and that 4 ball there.
That's a tough shot from inside there, though.
Yeah, it's thin. It'd be a thread the needle type shot, but I think it can be done. He may not have a whole lot of other options. He looks like he's pretty straight on this one. You know, he can either draw or follow, but he can stop right there and get the angle for the bank.
It's such a tight window.
We'll see. If he ever gets to shooting, we'll find out. You know?
Yeah.
We're getting there. We're getting there, Mr. Ian. Oh, he followed forward, but he got stuck behind the 2-ball.
Yeah, that was, I mean, the speed of that is such a difficult shot.
Yeah, that's why I would have just stopped it maybe, rather than he was trying to drift forward slightly.
Yeah, I mean, if you stop it, you can at least try to bank the 13 back between the 2 and the 4, right?
That's
basically the same thing, opposite of what he was doing.
That's the shot I was looking at. Either way, it's a bank. I mean, it's a little tighter to go the other way, but it's better than hooking yourself.
Yeah.
It's easy to say when you're watching it after the fact, though, I guess. You know?
Right.
You don't miss too much from there, you know what I mean?
Right.
I mean, he's going to kick to hit it. I don't see a whole lot of safety options with the kick here.
Yeah, or too many options where he can pot this.
No, I mean, it's ugly either way. He may try to tie something up here, but I mean, there's not even a whole lot to tie up with an open table like this. I'm not sure what he's doing.
I think he was pointing at a smudge on the table.
So, he's taking his time, that's for sure, isn't he?
Yeah.
Trying to kick it to make it up in the side.
That's a good effort.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, he didn't have much to do there.
But, I mean, looking at this layout now, I think Guy's got a pretty good shot at getting one game closer.
Yeah, he's looking at the 7. He might go follow with inside 2 rails. Yeah. Now he can shoot the 1. He's a little further away than he'd like, but he can shoot the 1 softly and leave himself for the 4. Little. That's because he shot that from so far away. It's harder to control the speed on a roll. Now he's a little tight there, man. I mean, I don't know if he'll be able to shoot that 2 up past the 13 into this corner. That's what he's looking at now.
Or on the side.
Or if he can do it without double hitting, and that's the disadvantage we're at, is we can't tell how close that really is. You know what I mean?
It looks pretty close.
He looks like he's on top of it, in which case it's going to be impossible to hit it without double hitting the ball. That's why he's looking at the other ball so much and not even looking at that one. It's got to be super close.
Yeah. How's that monster?
About gone, but delicious, and gave me just the energy I needed.
Still not a sponsor.
Still not sponsored. They haven't called yet.
Yeah,
I'm waiting.
Still waiting for the call.
Yeah. Oh, I'll see. Yeah, I mean, not a whole lot he could do there. That wasn't bad. Tie up the 8, prolong the game, make it harder for him because he can't get out all the way.
Well, I mean, depending on the angle here, he might be able to break that out with some top.
If he has the right angle, absolutely.
From here it does.
I'm not so sure he's got that angle, though. I don't think he'd be looking at it quite as long. Unless he's just worried about hitting the 2 into the 8 and making the 8.
Right.
You know, trying to break it out.
He's definitely giving that a look like he is going to break that out, though.
Yeah, we'll see. Might have the angle he needs. He's gonna wait a little while. Good snack time break.
Yeah, we should
yourself a snack.
We should have recorded the steps he's made walking around the table.
Get what do they call it? A pedometer.
Yeah.
Put it in the corner, a step counter in the corner.
Yeah.
I've seen some pro tournaments, man, where the pros wear these little wrist watches that keep their heartbeat, and they show the heartbeat on the screen.
Oh, that
so when
cool.
they get in pressure situations, you see their heart elevate.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty neat. I mean, we're low budget though. We'd have a step counter.
Right.
No heart rate.
An abacus.
This is amateur stuff, remember?
Well, that's a really good shot, actually.
Yeah, I mean, he has to deal with it, and he put his stripe in a position where it makes it a lot easier to break that out if he does get another shot, which he likely will.
Right.
Because I don't see a good way for him to go offensive here. You just got to make sure he doesn't leave Ian at an angle to break that 8-ball out.
I mean, can you try to bank this back in the top right corner and get down to?
Been more of like a Hail Mary type shot. You know, he was thinking more position. They're playing a game of chess right now. Neither of them are going offensive.
Yeah.
You know, guy's being extra cautious because he knows Ian's on the hill, and Ian's being extra cautious because he's on the hill.
Right.
He knows
Right.
it's important he's going to win if he comes away with this. So both guys are playing real cautious right now. And I think they've each had an opportunity to really go for it, but it was risky.
Right.
So they didn't take that risk. Which, I mean, smart way to play.
I mean, this is a great lesson for an amateur pool player, right? I mean, you don't want to put. I mean, most amateurs would just go and put that 13 ball in.
Yeah,
right?
exactly, man. And this is where this part of 8-ball is crucial when you're playing, you know, a higher level pool, because it does come into position sometimes where you're playing safeties.
Right.
At the pro level, those guys run out even when there's clusters, man. You watch
Right.
pro play 8-ball, they run out almost every time.
Right.
It's crazy. But at the higher amateur level, like these guys are playing, you don't always run out. You get clusters, and then you end up in positions like this where you're playing safeties. And it's good to know how to do these types of things, for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. So I guess, you know, what's the thought process now for Guy, right? He's got the 8-ball bracketed. I mean, what can he do to? Does he have to wait for Ian to make a mistake?
Well, I mean, it's position at this point. Like, they need to think about where they're hitting the. See, like, that was
Okay.
good. He created separation for his
Yep.
balls and still safetied them.
Yep.
So he separated his balls in a position where he might be able to make them a little easier. Yep. Now he's got to think about where he can leave them at this point. He's probably going to kick 2 rails and try to soft kick and leave the cue ball at the top of the table. Is what I would do here. But, I mean, Ian's a great shot, so he may see something I don't.
No, I mean that looks like where he's lining up.
Yeah, and if you go 2 rails, it takes the scratch out of it because you're coming away from the scratch when you hit the 13.
Right. He's got a little right spin on it too.
Yep, slow kick. Might have worked out nice, man. I don't know how close he is to that 4. But if he's too close to really have a shot on that 4, which it looks like he is, that's a good shot.
Well, I mean, and here's the good news is, if he doesn't make this shot, he's gonna knock that 4 out of the way for the 8, right?
Yeah, what he doesn't want to do, if he thinks he's going to make it, it's one thing. But if he's not thinking he's going to make it, he doesn't want to bust that 8 out of there either.
Right. Oh, he went for it.
Yep. And he separated the 2 ball a little bit, making the 8 easier to shape here.
Yeah.
Ian could probably just draw straight back, come out
Okay.
to about the middle of the table, and have a shot on the 8 here.
All right. Well, let's see.
It was a good game. This was
Yeah.
a good game.
This
right
was.
here.
It's a lesson to be learned here, at least for me.
Yeah. Yeah, me too. Yeah, drew it straight back. Nice shot, Ian. And that should be all she wrote right there. I mean, there's not a whole lot left there, unless he misses this, which
Right, pending a miracle.
I better not say anything yet.
You can say it. This one's done.
Thanks for watching, everybody. Don't forget to subscribe, leave a comment. Take care.